I'm Saliba.
And I'm Jonathan Mackris, and these are the announcements for Tuesday, September 17th, 2013.
We'll be right back. Freshmen and juniors, this week's advisory is for you. Don't miss it.
If you are a senior and still aren't sure about senior portraits, you can come to the front of the theater today for a free photo session during tutorial. Don't forget,
this week is the last week to sign up for CSF and Honor Society at Pali. For all interested students, see Mr. Duffy in room 404 for an application and more information.
Thanks, Bella. I'll be sure to do that. In other news, parking enforcement begins today. If you want to park in the Pali lot, you must have a parking permit. If you park in a surrounding neighborhood, please be courteous and park close to the curb and away from driveways.
If you are interested in being part of Pali's improv troupe, auditions are today during tutorial in the Haymarket Theater. No experience is required.
And finally, to round out our show, we have some college and career news. Seniors, there are over 30 colleges coming to Pali over the next few days. Do not miss these opportunities to meet representatives from schools all over. For a list of upcoming visits, check Naviance or the bulletin at pali.net.
Speaking of the CCC, didn't you do a story on the CCC, Jonathan?
I sure did. Here's a segment detailing Pali's valuable college and career center. Hey Pali, I'm Jonathan Mackris from InFocus. For juniors and seniors who don't know, the College and Career Center is an extremely helpful resource. We talked to one of the guidance counselors for more information.
So I would say it's a center that provides resources, both kind of physical resources and people resources, to help folks do everything from think a little bit about the future, a little bit about careers and majors. Students who use the College Center tend to be juniors and seniors, but we certainly welcome students at brunch and lunch who want help even earlier on. In terms of the books, there's a lot of test prep because students like to use that, so we just try to replenish them as much as possible. There are a limited number of college view books and course catalogs because most of them are online and are more up to date. 2 general guidebooks that will provide not only factual information about colleges, but kind of, I like to call it like a little review, kind of a sense of the social scene as well as the academic vibe on campus. Like if you're just getting started and or maybe you were educated in a different country, your folks were, there are just kind of books that take you through the whole process and kind of what are some of the factors in a college application review. The books are available for a week at a time. So in junior year, it's definitely student initiated in terms of coming in and signing up for the appointment, but we do require all students for their first meeting to complete a post-high school planning survey. It's in Naviance. Cool. Subsequent meetings, students initiate as often or infrequently as they want, really. First semester we work with seniors only because there are so many of you and 2 of us, and there's a lot to be done. But absolutely, juniors, we hold an orientation through the U.S. history class. I think that there's been a perception that sometimes it's hard to get an appointment, and you might have to wait a little bit, but you should definitely make the appointment. And then if you have questions that are more pressing, we are here during brunch or lunch.
For InFocus, I'm Jonathan Mackris.
Thanks, Jonathan. Well, Pali, that concludes today's broadcast. For InFocus, I'm Saliba.
And I'm Jonathan Mackris. Have a great lunch.